Good morning, y'all. We are back out here on the kayaks. We got Rusty and Corey behind me, and we are heading out to some rock jetties to hopefully find some big fish. We're really going to be targeting pretty much anything that we can see this morning. We're going to start off maybe flounder and trout fishing, but we do got some blue crabs in the back of the kayak back there. So if I see anything big swimming around, I'll have a chance to throw at it with that. But yeah, let's get out here, see if we can find some fish. All right, so we're gonna start off throwing the grunt and the haymaker color, a little white chartreuse. And we're gonna get up here along these rocks and just bump them. See what we can find hanging out around them. Got him. Oh, that's a trout. That's a good trout. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Look at that one. I wasn't ready. I should probably net this fish. What a way to start the day. There he goes. We weren't keeping trout. That was a really nice one. That was a excellent way to start the day. We are going to be keeping some flounder here. Going to be letting the trout go. I probably should have netted that. Be able to show y'all that fish. I will try to stop being lazy and pull the net out next time. Got him. Fish on. I don't know what that is. Another trout? All right, we can boat flip that one, y'all. Is that a white trout? It is. You know what we do with white trout? Take these guys to the house as well, because that dude makes excellent bait. I love using these offshore, so pretty much keep all the white trout that I see, and it helps keep my offshore bills a little bit cheaper. Let's swap over to a top water, see what we can get on the old apex this morning. Rusty's hooked up on something. If it's a flounder, it's a stud. He was bouncing bottom for him. Ah, redfish. That's a beautiful red though. What did that one eat?
The hoodwink.
Hoodwink. Man, that is a solid one. He didn't run enough drag to be that big, did he? It's hot.
And he thumped it like a flounder did.
Oh man. He didn't want that top water to come back and got that hoodwink.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can get us one of those redfish. Something's got to pop this top water in a second. What is that? Is that speckled trout? Come on, eat it. All right, there's definitely, and I'm picking up a lot of marks on the fish finder. That was crazy. He just come up, he wouldn't commit to it. I've had a couple of small bites like that, but we're gonna go ahead and go back to a soft plastic, something I can get down there. We're in 7 foot of water. And it's pretty dirty right here, so I thought maybe kind of calling them in with the top water might be the deal, but I'm gonna get down there with something a little bit more versatile, throw a soft plastic at them. All right, going at it with a grunt. All right, y'all, yep, big fin coming out the water right there. We got our crab rigged up. That's what we were hoping to see. I just gotta get close enough where I can make a good cast. The water's really dirty here. Let's just give it a blind cast for a second. See if maybe she can just find it by smell, because I really can't see anything. I'm just waiting to see if I got that line. I want my line to twitch. I saw that tail right there. I'm on. Blind casted her. Yep. I thought I had something. Yeah, dirty water like this, she's really having to rely on that sense of smell. She went right to that crab. Man, I'm glad I brought them out here. Oh, so much fun. All right, let's just sit down for a minute. We're gonna be here for a little while. 40-pound mainline braid to 40-pound fluorocarbon leader, running an 8/0 circle hook. And this is just a Shimano Talavera boat rod. Don't go that way, don't go that way. Anyway, but back to the rocks. And the reel we got here is a Shimano 10,000 size Saragossa. I have not been able to pull her up to the surface yet. Oh no, don't bring me into the rocks. Golly, take me the other way. This is not good. There we go. There we go. Pull me out. Pull me away from the rocks. Pretty sure this is a black drum, but we've seen some bull reds mixed in here this morning as well, so with that water being dirty, I can't really tell. I'd like to get her up. Oh, it's a giant fish. Giant! My God! Holy moly! Come on. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh! That is a giant! Never in my life. I've caught a lot of black drum, but that is a 50+ pounder right there. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get away from this crab trap. Get away from the crab trap and we'll try to get you in the boat. Get that hook out of you, girl. Have you ever in your life seen a doggone black drum that big, y'all? Dude, I've never in my life caught one this big.
That is giant.
I just gotta get that in your mouth. Okay. All right, I gotta let slack out. Just chill, girl. We're gonna make this really quick. So quick. I'm gonna go ahead and take that hook out while you're in the water. Pop that hook out. There we go. Look at that. All right, one quick photo and you're off, girl. Don't break your jaw. Just slide on over.
That's a rodeo winner right there.
Dude, all day long. That's a 50-pounder, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, comment in the video how heavy y'all think this is. That's gotta be over 50 pounds. Boom, she's gone.
Nice.
Dude, there. So I was coming down these rocks and it's too dirty to see, but I saw her tail right at the entrance, probably that one. The first one on this side was coming through and I just saw it fan. I blind casted the crab in there, my line started moving. Well, how insane is that? Those big black drum, there's no size limit on them. And I don't know if there's also a quantity of how many you can keep. We don't keep them, they're full of worms, and when they're just that big, it's just, you know, like I said, the meat's mushy, full of worms, but my goodness, is it an insane hard fight. I mean, not more you can ask for. Those guys will tow you around in a kayak, but we're gonna keep on moving down this rock jetty. We're moving towards a spot that is known to hold a lot of flounder, so I anticipate us catching some of those. But if I see another black drum, I'm gonna throw on it today. All right, so we got our crabs, and these have actually been like refrozen a couple of times. I started with a couple dozen crabs that I went out and caught. And great thing about it is I keep it in a Ziploc bag. At the end of the day, even if they thaw out, they're smelly, I just throw that bag back in the deep freezer and they thaw out pretty easily. They stink real bad, and that's why these black drum like them. But basically all we do is cut the crabs in half and then They typically will have like a little flap. This one doesn't have it because, you know, it's flaked off, but you pull that flap off so your hook doesn't get caught under there, and we just take our circle hook right there and come out the back, that back knuckle, just like that, and that's what that black drum ate. Well, while we're waiting to see another one, we're just gonna keep on working down, jigging these rocks with the old grunt. Still looking to find a redfish or a flounder. I mean, this could be a big species day. I've seen Spanish running around, so might just turn into seeing how many species we could get here. Got him. Come here. That's a flounder. That's dinner. Is it a good one? Might be. Internet. All right. Well, that is species number 4 on the day. And I don't think we've caught any 2 species yet. Every fish we've touched today has been a different species. Look at that. And that's going to be borderline a keeper. I typically ain't going to keep them unless they're over 15, 16 inches. He's sitting right at 15. So we'll probably let this go. I'm confident that we'll find some more out here. See you, dude. All right, easing back on line, just tossing that grunt out there. And I'm really just giving it a couple little pops as I'm reeling in my slack, just trying to bounce it along the bottom. It really is a great flounder lure. Dude, has there ever been better timing than that? Another one. This one's a little bit smaller. Back-to-back cast. Gotta love it. Man, I wish I had spot lock because I feel like there's a lot of flounder in this area. Thanks for the bite, dude. But like I was saying, we just take that grunt right there and bounce around bottom. And if there's a flounder in the area, he is definitely gonna eat it. Now, any of these lures that I'm throwing today can be found at southernsaltbaitcompany.com. I'll also have a link down in the description as well as up here. So if y'all want to go pick some up, I just got bit again. 3 casts in a row. They are piled up right here, which it makes sense because that bayou kind of dumps out. Your channel runs here and then it kind of turns into like a little flat along these rocks. And we're snagged that time. That is a snag. All right, so we fished down a little bit of that area. There's another kayaker that's not in our group, so I decided to let him have those rocks himself and kind of ease into here. And while we did that, went ahead and swapped over to the Thunder Chicken color. That is my second favorite color when it comes to targeting flounder. That last flounder I got kind of shredded up that bait a little bit, which it's made it a couple of trips now, so time to swap it out. And I did not have any more haymakers on me, so we'll see if we get a couple on the Thunder Chicken. Got him. That was not a good hook set. That was another flounder. He bit it right at the boat, and I kind of barely put any oomph into it. That was a small one though, maybe 13, 14 inches. All right, y'all, we are back at the house now. Had a pretty solid morning. Catching my PB black drum, absolutely insane. That was a monster. Landed several flounder, couple of trout, and it is just now 10 o'clock. But the reason we're off the water so early is that we're getting this thing rigged up and we're gonna push some limits that we have never pushed before. I'll talk to y'all more about that in just a second. But before we get into that, I had a special request from Elijah Robinson to give his girlfriend Cameron a shout out here on the channel. Thank you for all of y'all's support. He said that y'all watch the channel all the time, and I can't thank y'all enough. So just want to give y'all a personal shout out here on the channel. But we are getting right now ready to load the old ski up with a ton of offshore equipment, because first thing in the morning at about 2 a.m. we are headed to Port Fourchon, and we are going to be taking this guy 50 to 60 miles offshore, headed to the Mississippi Canyon, absolutely deep water. Now, of course, if the wind and the weather does not allow, we do have other options. We do plan on fishing around a lot of the oil rigs they have out there, but it is completely untouched territory for us. First time ever taking the ski to Louisiana, especially if we get to go out to the Mississippi Canyon. I mean, the possibilities there are absolutely endless. So cannot wait to get out there and get after it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, hit the like button, comment with any questions, subscribe if y'all haven't already. We'll see y'all in the next one.